Okay, we're up on the scissor lift again, and we've got this to fix. It's just been cracking around here, as you'll see in the picture, and I'm just going to get it put together. I've just been raking it out using my angle grinder, and I'm just going to bung a load of stuff back in it now. In this video we're fixing a lot of this brickwork. It's all going to be covered up with insulation and cladding, so all of the masonry needs to be in tip-top form, because once it's covered we're not going to be able to get to it very easily, and it's peace of mind. If anything starts moving behind the scenes, it's going to do it very sneakily, so it's a good bit of insurance and peace of mind getting it all fixed up whilst it's readily accessible. I'm very pleased that Mr. Frost has been holding off, because it's given us a good chance to get all of this stuff done, and I think if it had gone frosty it would really scupper my chances of getting any of this insulation on, and I'd have to get on to doing something else. And look, you can see through there, which isn't great when you can see all the way through the building. There we go. We're just losing the light now. It's getting to that time of year where it just gets a bit dark too early. And yeah, we've got that sort of filled in now, and I'm just going to cover it up, let it down, and we'll be hunky-dory for probably about 2 weeks until I can get the churn brush on it. I'm going to do a separate video on how I propose to do this build-up on the external cladding, and I'm going to address some of the variables that we've got here. We've got some strange angles, we've got some bellying and funny levels, and I think it's really interesting stuff. There's also a lot of clever people subscribed to this channel. It would be great to just run it past and just sort of see if there's any curveballs. And this is the corner that we rebuilt in the last couple of videos. Words. It's not going anywhere. Jimmy and I took the acro box down, did the "it's not going anywhere" tap on the wall, and gave it some rigorous testing. And it still seems to be up. The bottom bricks really peeve me off though. I really wish I'd change them. Anyhow, let's not get distracted. Lots and lots of stuff in a very organised reclamation yard. I went out with some friends in Manchester, but on the way there I wanted to check out Wilmer Reclamation because they had some bollards in, and I thought that it would be great to use those to protect that corner like loads of people suggested in the last video, which is a really sensible idea to stop cars from crashing into it. They did have lots of bollards, very well priced bollards. I think those were about £120 a piece. I bought 3 of them, and I'll have to show you in some upcoming videos, but I don't think they're quite right, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those yet. These bollards were actually removed from Leeds city centre. Okay, it's 2 days later. That's gone nicely. Well, it's fairly hard. Some of it's gone hard. I think I'm going to tamp some of it off. That's hard enough to get on a churn brush. That's not quite. Look at all these holes in the brickwork. I don't know if it's been caused by weather or ivy or what, but they're all over. So it definitely needs some TLC and some mortar chucking in it. Old gutter brackets will have to come out. Holes filled. There's some juicy stuff coming up on this channel, and I'd be ever so grateful if you could help this juiciness come even quicker and faster and harder by hitting the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And if you are already subscribed or are a member, I'm so grateful because you are helping push this project along. So yeah, thank you so much. if you can see, there's a crack going down there from where there's been a roof on this, and there's some holes to fill up, and there, and then just some general bits to fix before we put the insulation on and clad it. So we've got the scissor lift set up, and Jimmy's helping, and we're just going to get some lime boshed in there, get these little holes filled up, that'll be hunky-dory. Removing this cement seemed to do more harm than good, so I just stopped before I was going to damage any more brickwork around it. Don't want to get too carried away, it's just all coming out, isn't it? Oh man!
So much rubble. A big hole.
So it looks like there's been a roof originally like that going over here, and that's where the purlins went in, and same as where Jimmy's just in there now, and this has been intentionally built from the looks of things, and then maybe it's been re-roofed and there's been some purlins put in there, and you can see the holes for the floor joists down here. I wanted to get some measurements off this window frame, which is for when we do the cladding, and that's something that's coming up. And another thing that needed doing is this rotten window board. It is a shame because part of it looked okay, but the rest of it was just completely done. Soft? Yeah. I don't like the way the whole wall's doing that. You say it needs changing or not? Just try over. I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, go in.
Oh god, it's just crumbled there.
Yeah. Wow.
There she goes. Jimmy's just got this Grand Canyon opened up, and we've given it a good drenching twice now. So we're going to get some stuff bunged back in there. But whilst we're up in the air, both quite hungry, and Y Food have very kindly thought of us and have sent us some taster packs. So we can indulge in one of these, which I have had them before, and they're really, really tasty. And they're great because they're nutritionally complete, and it means that we don't have to go all the way back down again to fill our stomachs up. We've got banana, strawberry, chocolate, classic cocoa, choco, and we've got vanilla as well. So if you would be interested in one of these beautiful taster packs, you can get % off if you use my code in the description. He's lactose free for safety.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually quite nice.
Got this piece of wood, but it's got a twist on one end and a shape at this end. So I'm going to have to cut the twist off, use this piece for the window board, and then clamp it up, put a bit of threaded bar through it with a metal plate on the end, and squeeze it together. Oh yeah.
What, this one here? Stored in the...
Oh yeah. I found sneaky places.
Desperate for some storage.
Just some little hoops and things. And
Yeah.
I'm desperate for the original Bible.
Yeah.
No, you're not having it. I'm sorry, that doesn't belong to you, Matt. I found it.
I burned it. What? I burned it. Smoked. God, I miss smoking. I saw a guy shinning a tab at a traffic light the other day, and I was like, I'm going to Tesco to buy one cigarette.
I know it's the
I'm
right
just going to have
thing to do.
one cigarette.
That's what everyone says. You can see what it's
Yeah,
like.
just offer her up. Here for it.
Oh yeah. It'd be good to have some gubbins at the top of it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we need that. I mean, this is fine. You've got a good 30, maybe 30 mil there. Easy to bed.
Yep. Yep. And one more maybe. Beautiful. What we like that way on. Nice. That twist in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't think it's ever going to be perfect.
I mean, in the middle is good, isn't it?
Yeah. Between the lines. Now we're going into uncharted territory here. All this needs to come off, and I've never ever seen underneath this, so it's going to be interesting to see what occurs. Held in with these big nails, which we think will probably be about 3 or 4 inches long. So we'll see how we Oh, that's such a better
Once you've got one, maybe the ounce big.
there as well. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Wow. Great bit of rail. Some wood louse, we've got a bit of a rude awakening. So I wonder if it just wants scraping back and pointed on this part. Yeah. You know what I mean, to get, like, if we get the timber off and then so that the mortar's actually touching something hard. Oh, perfect. That's good. But this is all hard now. We've got the angle grinder onto it, which is good. So we just need to blow it off with the airline, put some of this wood treatment on it, which is for woodworm and for wood rot and all that sort of jazz. And I'm just going to show you how thick these timbers are. Really thick. There's another huge timber on the other side of that that's bolted to it. So, I mean, and then you can look down this and there's barely any deflection in it at all. It's straight, and that'll been on for a long time. So I don't think it's struggling at all. And yeah, as I say, we've got to the hard stuff. So we'll get it blasted off and get some stuff on. That is so good, that part. That part not so good.
Restricting myself. We've had a message in which people think is pretty apt, really. Jaded Ponty says, what if I could really be the standby bomb team band? No argument there. Thank you to Nick in New York, Jimmy from South Sea, 3.
Oh yeah.
But the problem with the crack, once it's started,
It wants doing now, doesn't it?
yeah, like it's something we always have to do on renovation work.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if it is a great big huge crack, you are.
Yeah,
You're bang on then, aren't you?
yeah. But it's
Well, I'm sorry to leave it like this, but I'm sure a few people will have realised that more than a bit of mortar needed putting in this crack. So, if you'd like to find out what happens, you have to get subscribed, and I'm going to have to love you and leave you because this video's quite long enough as it is. So, I'll hopefully see you on the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Ta-ta!